tell you.
Oh, it's brutal. So
that's not what we thought.
Literally, the first thing I get into the game is I'm stuck. I'm here in a prison. The big demon guy comes in with his mace and kills me. The first thing that happened to me when I opened up the game was I died.
Wow. That was
reason being, I forgot to hide the knife.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get killed before anything happens. I need to buy that and that. There's like 3 enemies in here and they're whooping me. I think I bought adrenaline.
Oh!
Crap!
Behind the walls of the torture chamber is the treasure.
They shot at my
That's
horse.
a lot of freaking gold. I found my $10 million.
But I thought you had to save someone though.
I did.
Oh,
she's here. And she opened the treasure of the ruins, and I'm pretty sure that's the $10 million.
That was easy.
It was not that easy.
Snake!
I died 6 times.
You died a total 6 times, getting your head smashed in, probably shot, getting stabbed, getting stunned, getting everything. Oh crap, I gotta deal with like 2 fat boys now, don't. That's a crawler.
Big guy! Big guy! Big guy!
Okay, come on, crawler, where are you? Why are you guys so quick?
Alright, I'm gonna go ham with this ring. I'm gonna go ham.
This guy's eating me now. Come on, get off.
One of the funny thing about Biohazard is that freaking Ethan will barely react. Like he loses limbs and he's like, "Oh, that hurt. All right, I'm better now."
No, I'm not playing as Ethan.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. When you're playing as Ethan, he's like barely reacts to it, like losing limbs and stuff.
Oh my god, I'm trapped in a corner with 3 of these guys. And they are all missing me somehow. Oh! Is that it?
Hiya! Fuck off!
I'm missing someone. Oh, the crawler. Good thing I blocked. Take that.
Any intel on what those
there's 2
things
crawlers
are?
now. You 4-legged punk.
Well, everybody's 4-legged.
Ugh. Not this one though. You're done for. Thank God I'm alive. Another health kit. Not health kit, first aid. Oh.
Crap. Here.
Alright, took out the
Hey, soda!
You done yet?
Hey! I beat the game.
What happened? What was the ending?
I opened up the vault, got into the treasure of the ruins, and that's my $10 million. Oh, you unlocked the epilogue. Are you kidding me?
That wasn't in the end.
I've unlocked the epilogue.
Now you're just gonna get married to the girl you saved.
Oh.
Come, my followers.
Oh god. Oh god. Get first aid and a bunch of ammo.
Oh, wait, I was just here last... Oh.
Ugh. Not today. Hiya! Hiya!
No, I don't want to get trapped between 2 fat guys, thank you. One's down. You are not gonna grab me, you fatty. Taste the shotgun.
Okay, so where is the epilogue?
Pretty sure he wants some Big Macs.
He does want Big Mac. I'll give him this. There's your Big Mac.
Eat this!
Shotgun flavor.
I am the true Lord of the Rings!
Alright. I made it to
I can't enter the epilogue through chapters. gallery? No, I was just in gallery. Gallery. Where is the epilogue at?
Who knows? Maybe there is no epilogue.
Just said I unlocked it.
We became wide.
What am I supposed
maybe
to
it's in
do?
the progress.
Everybody has shotguns.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
I think we
I
need
am
to...
the true Lord of the Rings.
Unlock the epilogue, yeah.
Alright, let me tell you what just happened, alright?
Wait, why is this still
Oh,
red?
you have got to be kidding me. It just reset me.
Hiya! I'm not going down without a fight. Hiya!
Can you not?
Why is everything still red? Should I have my shotgun equipped the whole time?
Shit!
Yes.
I
Hiya!
probably should. Okay, he's just a normal guy. I don't need to worry about him. Oh my god, he took a lot of stabs. Maybe I should start getting more. Just gonna have the shotgun out just in case. Oh crap, not you. No, I'm shooting you. I am not. You stupid crawlers. Well, that was a... Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. That was a lucky stab to his head. Uh-oh. Low on help. Wait. Thank you. Coming through. Oh! Oh, I just used my adrenaline. Not good. Ah.
Oh, there's a button in the gallery that says epilogue. I'm dumb. Alright, let's see this. Hey, that's a lot of gold.
What?
So you're basically playing My Sweet Roomies.
Oh God. Dude, are you that stupid? You would compare that game to My Sweet Roomies?
Yeah, man.
You just... I say neither one.
We have a knife now. What the heck is this problem? That's full. I can take that. Another one.
Should be able to hide.
You gotta be kidding. The guy's gonna kill me.
You fight for
Jack,
the Bright
again.
Lord!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Jack. No, I'm not ready for round 2, Jack.
Aerial support! Top. Hiya!
Alright, Jack.
Hiya!
Go inside.
Hiya!
No, you're frightened. He's got the chainsaw. He's got the giant chainsaw. He's got the giant chainsaw.
Eat it, you fat fuck!
No, I don't like you having that again. You had that once, you don't need it again. I killed you once with this. Crap.
Hiya! Hiya!
This shotgun needs to down him right now.
Okay.
I don't want to get it.
What? This game is so stupid.
I am
Okay,
out of ammo.
Banana, you've gotta stop calling things.
Wait, what did I call? You got married to the girl?
You've gotta stop calling these things that happen.
I'm using
Wow, I
chicken.
What happened?
somehow
What
he
happened?
gets...
You've gotta stop calling these things.
I called it that in the end, the guy would get married to the girl that he saved, and I guess that happened.
Hey, I'm trapped in a room with nothing but gold. I am happy.
Oh god,
Trapped
get
in
out
the
of there,
room made of
Quincy.
nothing but 10 million gold. Then $10 million in gold? Yeah, sure, I'll take that any day.
Jack, die! Just die! Oh, I can't get hit again.
Wait, so what does Chicken Head do? Can I just run in there without
No!
being seen?
No, I almost did it. I almost won.
Well, I don't know, hold on. I beat the game and then it says items in the shop make the game even more enjoyable. Like, really? I don't care, I just beat the game. Alright, well, time to delete this game.
Dude, this Chicken Head's
I
useless.
quit. I am not doing that.
You know, just clear on Oryx, Sauron, you know. No, will obey. Oh god, I'm getting choked by. Oh my god, fucking choke slam from hell from Sauron. Holy crap.
Well, it is Sauron.
Gandalf!
Oh! Hiya! Let's do this, Sauron. Let's dance. Let's dance.
How?
Let's dance, Sauron.
Whatever. You know, I'm not that surprised that I called it anyway. I just imagine a woman just marrying the guy that saved her.
Hey, that woman was a
Choke
celestial
slam!
being of immortality.
Choke slam from hell, goddammit.
Mortality, huh?
Yes, and now me and her are trapped in a giant room filled and literally made of $10 million of gold, and then that's it.
I
I don't even need the other person in there. All I need is the gold, and I'll be good. Trap me in a room with $10 million worth of gold, made of $10 million worth of gold. I'll take that any day.
Sure, why not?
What, is
Yeah.
it modern day or like what timeline is that anyway?
It's modern day. Modern day.
Oh.
There are definitely supernatural things going around.
I mean, the warden was a demon. We knew that from the freaking beginning.
I mean, like demons, huh? Okay.
The warden was a
It's
demon,
fine.
so yeah.
In anime,
One
aren't
thing I
all
need to
demons
do.
red-haired chicks?
Now, in the way of Sonic, all I gotta say is, now I'll show you, and go supersonic and just slam into them.
Hiya! I am the true Lord of the Rings, and while he just fucking, oh my god. Calm down, Sauron! Oh my god! I'm not trying to get raped.
He's Sauron. You can't tell him to calm down. Sauron be Sauron.
I am the Bright Lord! Celebrimbor. Ow. I'm pretty sure this guy created the rings. That's what they say in the story.
Alright, let's find another weird game to play, right?
Just point. Just quick adventures. I like that, don't I?
Oh my god! He
game, you have
just
to,
killed
like-
this whole war chief! Oh my god!
The Warcliffe Coil.
Oh, I found a weird game. Alright, download.
What is it called?
My sweet
It's called
Eat it!
Choices. It's called
Choices.
Choices.
Choices. I'll be surprised if it doesn't have on it.
No, it actually doesn't. It's a black and white Stickman type game.
Just
Oh my
pray.
god.
Just play
Henry
Henry
Stickmin.
Stickmin.
Henry
No, it's not.
Stickmin.
No, black and white. Henry Stickman has color. It's made from Tin
Should
Man
just play
Games.
Henry.
On There's Henry for mobile.
Okay, no,
No, you can get the Henry Stickman games for mobile.
Okay, okay.
If I can kill
Oh,
something.
as soon as I throw in, okay, guys, so as soon as I open up the game, I'm thrown with a choice. I get 1 of 3 choices, okay? And the sun went out, and their souls were eaten, or and their heroes were lost.
Yeah, banana was lost, I guess.
As soon as I enter the game, I have 5 notifications too. Oh. Okay. Choices. All right, hold on. All right, so we're gonna go in order. Beast, pick this one.
Wait, what? Pick what?
Pick this choice. You have 3 choices.
Okay.
And the sun went out, and their souls were eaten, or and their heroes were lost.
The worst answer.
So, what is the choices?
I just said this. I said the freaking choices.
You said them together.
No, okay, hold on. Okay, so did the sun go out? Were all the souls eaten, or were the heroes lost? Which one?
The heroes are lost, bitch.
You choose that one? All the heroes were lost?
All the heroes are lost, yeah.
All the heroes were lost. Getting updates on the story. Oh no.
Your story is changing.
Tin Man Games, that's the title again.
Oh, I obtained chicken for using chicken hat.
This is the title again. Oh, it's literally just going back to the title and giving me another choice again. Okay. So, Twisted.
What?
You get a choice.
Oh no. 13 years old. $13 older.
Okay.
Not gonna be a squeaker.
You should have picked older. Now he's not gonna be
I'm already bad enough.
By the
There
way,
was no
by the
death
way,
in
banana.
your future, but
Banana.
that doesn't mean your decisions are without risk.
Dude, you're starting to freak me out.
Banana. Did you watch
Crap.
the chapter I sent you? Did you read it?
And their heroes were lost.
You haven't read it yet. You should.
Wait, you made a book?
There was a bright light and fear, then blackness. Wake up, soldier. I moved instinctively and was brought up short by something that rattled and restrained my right arm with a grip of iron.
What are you reading?
Eyes fully open now, I realized I was on a dirt floor and not a bunk.
What are you reading?
There were manacles attached to my wrists. The chain connecting them ran
creeping
to a
me out.
large ring attaching to a wall above my head. And what was this thing around my throat? I felt a fine metal mesh with my fingers and some sort of box on the back of my neck. A coolness to my scalp had my fingers exploring there as well. Someone had shaved my head.
What the?
What the hell?
What are you reading?
I levered myself up, so I was leaning against the wall and looking around for answers.
But
The
I need to probably
room
read it
was
right
dim
now.
and smelled of
While
damp
Creeper's
earth
reading
and
this.
urine. There were others present, also chained, most lying prone. Were they asleep, unconscious, dead? At least there seemed to be someone else awake.
What are you reading?
There were 4 of us in the cell. We were
Orange, what is he reading?
was of a cinder block construction, with daylight coming in dimly through chicken-wired triangles at the
Chicken
ends of the
what?
roof space. There was something that might be a concrete water butt in the middle of the wall opposite me. The air felt hot and oppressive, like it does just before a storm of the tropics. Obviously something bad had happened. But what and why? Alright, another choice.
What were you reading?
Who's doing this choice? Who's doing this
Alright,
choice?
banana.
Orange. I mean, Creeper. What,
Talk
is
to the
what were you
person
reading?
who is awake or try to break out.
Creeper, what are you reading?
Don't try to break out. You trying to break out? Are you fucking reading?
Are we gonna try to break out?
Try to break out.
Alright.
Soon.
Dreams. Dreams of falling forever.
What are you reading? I'm getting...
Dreams of spinning uncontrollably.
Stop.
Dreams of a coldness that hurt the skin.
Oh my.
Dreams of people screaming
Stop.
soundlessly.
I'm seriously about to mute you.
Dreams of gasping for a breath that never comes. Dreams of thick-blooded monsters with one eye. Dreams of misshapen hands reaching out.
So what happened?
Beast! Your choice.
What
Okay,
were you
tell me the
reading?
choices.
What was
Fight
that?
against the monsters or let the monsters take you.
Fight them.
You fight them.
There's Beast's choice.
If we're
This is
going
Beast's
down, we're going down fighting!
Alright, fight the monsters.
Everything was black. Like my black man's face. Wake up, fool. Listen. I woke with a start, my entire body held in a firm grip. Eyes fully open now. I could see little, except for the fact that I seemed to be inside something small. A coffin. Obviously, something bad had happened.
Is this like
Of course!
Orange
But
is
what?
Reading or something?
And why?
Is this your book?
Then I heard the voices. There were two of them, but they were faint and muffled. As the voice in my head had suggested I listened. Not equipped to. It was a man's voice. Then another man spoke. Empire. I'm going to. The first man then answered saying something that I thought included the words samples.
Samples.
The voices then faded to nothing, as if the speakers had moved out of earshot. What on earth was going on? Where was I? Most importantly, who was I?
Your mom.
It's your fault, Banana! Fucking trying to fucking leave. You're an idiot. You should just talk to the guy.
Twisted's choice.
Why talk to the guy?
Call out these questions to the people or try to bust free.
Bust three. If you try to
Twisted's
yell, you're
choice.
fucking
Twisted's
Say it, I
retarded.
couldn't hear
Twisted's
you.
choice. Call out these questions to the people or try to bust free.
Don't try busting free again. Or maybe you
I don't
should,
even know.
because
Call out
why?
questions to people. I don't know.
Are we calling them out? Twisted, final answer?
You don't talk to the enemy.
No, don't talk. No, I'm not gonna talk to the enemy. Screw that. I'm bust free.
I already picked it.
Game over.
Who's there? Where am I? Who am I shouted. I waited for a response, but there was none. Who was I? Now there was a question. What is my name?
What is my
It should have been one of the easiest questions to answer. I muttered, and then gritted my teeth at the sharp pain that had blossomed behind my eyes. What's happened to me? I can't remember who I am. And why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember? These thoughts just broke more pain and so I decided to think of other, less painful things. I began to evaluate my situation. I was in some sort of special chamber which only allowed for limited movement. Some sort of hard foam was supporting and containing my body, and I could feel tighter restraints around my ankles, wrists, and throat.
I hope you're a man.
But the container wasn't airtight. I could breathe,
God. I hope you're
and I'd been able to hear those men talking before. If anyone could answer my questions, it would be them. But they were good guys, or bad guys. Banana's choice.
Alright, what is
Call
it?
out again, or try the bus free.
Bus free, motherfucker.
It's bust free again, why not?
Try the
I'll
bus
be
free.
the one to mess up the story this time.
Oh, they're
Everything was black. Wake up, idiot. I moved instinctively. Something rattled and restrained my right arm with a grip of iron. Eyes fully open now, I realized I was on the floor. There were manacles attached to my wrists. A connecting chain ran through a large ring attached to the wall above my head. And what was this thing around my throat? I felt a fine metal mesh in some sort of box on the back of my neck. There was a coolness to my scalp. Someone had shaved my head.
Yeah, definitely restart the story.
What the hell? I levered myself up around so I was leaning against the wall and looked for answers. The room was made of cinder blocks and smelled of damp earth and urine. Daylight was coming in dimly through the chicken wire triangles at the ends of the roof space, and I was opposite what looked like a door. Obviously, something bad had happened. But what and why? And where was the person who had called me an idiot?
So, me doing my choice restarts the story.
Actually, not really, because remember, it went to like who called me an idiot, and it actually changed a few things. And you woke up on the floor, not on the ground outside. Slight changes. Okay, Beast, your choice.
Alright, what are the choices?
Call out to the person or ignore the voice in my head.
Ignore the voices in my head! They attacked me! They understand. Okay, ignore them.
Ignore.
Ignore.
Okay, what is the other choice?
Call out to the other person.
Who's the other person? What the fuck?
We don't even know they exist.
Okay. Ignore the voices.
Alright.
Because I'm not risking any more noise, because if we're trying to infiltrate, trying to get out of there, then let's probably stay quiet.
I looked at my chains and wondered how hard they would be to break. Can you hear me? The voice had come from the other side of the wall behind me. Who's there? I called. Not so loud came the reply. It was the deep voice of a man, but I had to listen hard to make out the words. The guards think I'm having a toilet break. Guards? So I was in a prison. But why?
Stop.
Who are you?
Your mom.
I asked, a growing feel of unease developing. I'm number 48. I can't answer the second question. What?
Guess what?
Why? I said,
That's my name.
noticing that the short-sleeved gray uniform I was wearing was labeled with the number 46. Where was Agent 47?
Agent.
Okay, where's the gift? Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so I did my placement matches for Overwatch on my PC, and
Yeah.
I placed in platinum.
Oh, nice.
Barely platinum, 2,500.
Nice.
That's the
Alright,
minimum.
So, Gift, we're playing a game called Choices, alright? Who
Okay.
last answered? Was it Beast?
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
orange.
so Gift, who do you want to answer in the game or do you not?
No, what you just said because Mike kept having a seizure. But anybody want to play Destiny 1?
Okay.
Crap. Mine is not downloaded yet. Well, download it. By the way, we still need to record that thing, Creeper, once Winston gets on.
Stultus?
Yeah, yeah. Winston's not getting on this week. But I think he'll be on next week though.
Yeah.
I really hate Ethan Must Die.
None of the prisoners know. I thought you might have learned something when they took you away. What the? I was confused and still groggy. None of this was making much sense. What did you see? He asked. I have no idea what you're talking about, I said. There was silence for a moment, and then the man said, "Do you remember who I am?"
Kristen's choice.
Anybody want to do some Destiny 1? Winston's choice. We should do
Okay.
some Destiny 1-age.
Alright, try to remember who you are.
Try to remember who I am.
Creeper, join me on Destiny 1.
That didn't go well last time. Orange, start your play.
I feel no shine.
Who was
Oh, wait,
I?
never mind.
Number 46 was the answer.
Me?
That should be the easiest of things to remember.
I feel no shame.
A groan escaped my lips as a sudden pain blossomed in my forehead.
I'll be back.
Hey,
No
Creeper.
name had been forthcoming for my painful efforts. What the hell?
Watch your
What's
language,
happening
Creeper.
to me? Why can't I remember who I am? And why does my head hurt so much? I don't know, replied the man, the sound of quiet desperation in his voice. But we're all the same. You thought we might have been mentally conditioned somehow.
Oh, hey, I got a thing for the Age of Triumph book, Creeper. I
Okay,
never clicked complete for.
I said, what? Don't you remember? He said. It sounded like he already knew what I would answer. No, I replied. I didn't remember him. I didn't remember much of
that's cool.
anything. They were vague memories of other people wearing similar prison uniforms. Where were they now? They were also strong memories of a horrible nightmare and strange one-eyed monsters. The rest was gone.
Banana's gone in his choice.
Hey, Creeper, you wanna play some Destiny 1 with me?
I'm doing this because why
What's
not?
this?
Well, I was playing a mobile game earlier. It was interesting and weird. So hey, why not find another interesting and weird mobile game?
Well, you should join me on Destiny 1.
Is Beast even here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Beast, you want to answer?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Were you in here with me, or when did I tell you about the conditioning? Oh, there goes GIF.
Wait, what? What did you say? What are the choices?
Were you in here with me, or when did I tell you about the conditioning?
Wait, I say it again. I zoned out. I'm sorry.
Oh my! Were you in here with me, or when did I tell you about the conditioning?
Were you in here with me? I need to learn more.
Yes, there were 5 of us. Do you remember that? 5. No, I replied. There had been only 4 people in that cell. I smelled a rat, or more prosperity, a stool pigeon.
There's a
Prisons
freaking
use
bonding
them to keep
system for this
tabs
game.
on their inmates. Who are you really? I asked, curious. If they'd wiped my memories, why would they use a stool pigeon? Or maybe they were testing to see how successful their memory wipe had been. I'd probably just told them that I could remember something.
Twisted, your choice.
Alright.
Pretend your question was a joke, or tell the stool pigeon to go back to his master.
Back to your master, penis.
Wow. Utterly savage. Before I could say anything, the man outside said, "The guards are coming. What should I do?" "How would I know?" I replied, confused. "I saw what you did. I think I could do it too. Should I?" "I have no idea what you're talking about," I replied. There was a brief pause. "You don't remember?" "Remember what?" Was the another test. Then, in a different and much louder voice, he said, "Okay, okay, I'm going. And then he was gone. Confused about what the entire conversation had been about, I decided to concentrate on something more useful.
Ace,
What?
try to work out where you are, or investigate your restraints.
Try to work out where I am.
Alright?
It was not, and humidity was high. We were definitely south of the Tropic of Cancer.
What?
Or was that north of the Tropic of Capricorn? The cinder blocks had moss on them, the chain looked old, and the floor was compacted dirt. This place definitely looked low rent.
Oh my goodness.
But what about this band around my neck? It felt different. In the distance, I heard a dog barking, and in a man's voice. Was that Spanish? Some sort of prison in the tropics where they spoke Spanish. Central America, South America, the Philippines. With no more obvious clues available to me, I decided to investigate the band around my neck. It could be the clue that would help solve this problem. The band felt like fine metal mesh sitting tight against the skin, but not tight enough to impede breathing. And there was that box on the back. What was that for? Could it be one of those electric devices that used to keep tabs on low-level criminals in home detention? I certainly didn't like the idea of being monitored, so I eased my fingers under the mesh. That was a mistake. The band suddenly tightened, and within seconds it felt like I was being strangled, as my own fingers were being crushed onto my throat.
Wait, Twisted's choice, right?
No, Twisted just made a choice. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Beast's choice. Sorry, Beast's choice.
He just made a choice.
No, you did. Don't even say anything.
I'm so
Beast's choice.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
No, Banana's choice.
Yeah, banana's choice.
Okay, alright, so the character's being strangled.
Oh,
Alright, relax, it will loosen, or struggle against the band.
freaking relax, you idiot.
should relax.
Alright.
Relax.
If
Sure
they'd
don't
wanted
make
to
it
kill
worse.
me, they'd have done it already. I managed to pull my fingers out, but the mesh closed even more tightly on my throat. Now I couldn't breathe. But somehow I knew that was the least of my worries.
At least your worries.
The carotid arteries that supply the brain with oxygen lie close to the surface of the throat. With the band positioned as it was, I could pass out in seconds and die soon afterwards, unless the pressure was reduced. But why kill me now? What would be the point? The world was starting to go black around the edges when the pressure suddenly eased off. Blood flowed again. I could breathe. I drew a ragged breath, and I realized what the point was. This had been a lesson. They were in control.
Alright, Beast's choice.
Alright,
Base.
how are the choices?
Okay.
Yeah.
Work out what to do next, or investigate the chain.
We should probably know about the chain before we do anything.
Alright.
The manacles were hinged on one side and secured with a double-headed pin on the other side. It was clear that the securing pin would have to be cut through with heavy-duty bolt cutters to release me. The manacles had also been put into my wrist, tight enough such that there was no way I was going to be able to pull them off over my hand without breaking something. The chain itself was connected directly to a metal loop on each of the manacles. Sort of dislocating or breaking my thumb, there was no way I was going to get out of these manacles without tools. The chain, on the other hand, was another matter. I needed to be fine enough to run through the loop embedded in the wall above my head, which meant the links weren't all that big. Perhaps I could at least break the chain.
Oh, fuck, I have got!
Twisted's choice.
Okay.
Try to break free, or investigate the cell for possible tools.
Investigate the cell, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the cell.
Alright. What?
Happened.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Apparently I need choice tickets to make choices. We've been wasting choice tickets the whole... I'm gonna watch an ad.
Gosh dang it.
Wait, you have to pay for them?
No, no, no. I either have to watch an ad to get 3 tickets, or I have to wait 3 hours for the tickets to charge.
That's like stealing money. That's like...
That's not stealing money.
No, no, I mean, that's kind of sucks. Oh my, I'm gonna have to
I don't know
put
why they would do that, because really, by the time the 3 hours is up, you'd be forgetting what's going on. It's like, wait,
these
what am I supposed to be doing?
troublemakers are really tearing up my mother. I'm gonna have to kick them out. They're tearing it up.
Yeah, I got 3 tickets.
Oh, here we go, cutscene.
The idea that I could break the chains was laughable. I was certainly no unstoppable force, or any other of the world's enhanced strength superhumans. They wouldn't have gotten themselves in this situation in the first place. No, I would just have to think my way out of the situation. Restricted as I was by my chain, I searched as much of the cell as I could, and came up empty.
Banana's choice.
Alright.
Look for clues out yourself, or think about what number 47 said.
Think about what number 47 said.
From what number 47 had been saying, it seemed that he had met me before. I couldn't remember him, so how did he know me? Was I famous, perhaps? A cold feeling came over me at that thought, that maybe he only knew me from here, and that I'd been forced to forget things more than once. How was that even possible? And why would someone want to do that to a person? And who was this number 46, 48 anyways? He seemed to be looking into me for some sort of leadership. Why would he do that? By this time, my head was starting to hurt badly. This mental conditioning that I had apparently told number 48 about was starting to get really tiresome.
Beast choice.
Yeah, what is the choice?
Ignore the pain and try to work out more, or relax and think about something else. Beast.
What?
I said ignore the pain and try to work it out, or relax and think about something else.
What is the first one?
Ignore the pain and try to work out more.
And now what's the second one?
Relax and think about something else.
The second one. We need to relax, calm down, take some deep breaths.
I was beginning to realize that I could learn things about myself tangibly, so I forgot all about wondering whether 48 was a friend and thought about our conversation. There had been something about number 48's voice that had struck me as strange. No, it wasn't so much his voice, but the words he used. He'd used the words toilet break. Who uses that term? People who are traveling. Someone in an office environment. Parents talking to little children. The term didn't sit well with me.
What's going on in the background?
I'd have used a more casual